Hi everyone, in this video I'll be reading part 1 of 5 of the mini reveals, which is based on the show Phineas and Ferb. Yes, I did get that right. Alright, on with the story now. Here we go. Part 1, Isabella's injury, aka the Cupid Accident. Isabella's at her place. She is currently texting Phineas, while he is at his place as well. Isabella, while in her room, texts, "I need to tell you something," says Isabella to Phineas. Phineas, who is also in his room, texts, "Okay, shoot." Isabella says, "I'd much rather tell you in person, and with just us two." "Okay, so come to my place," says Phineas. "We can talk in my room." Isabella wonders, "What about Ferb?" "I'll kick him out when you get here." "Okay, be there in 5 minutes," says Isabella. Isabella has a bunch of heart-shaped gifts in her hands and is about to leave the front door when Isabella's mom asks, "Do you need help with that, Izzy?" asks Isabella's mom. Can't remember if they give her a name or not. And if they do, I don't remember what it is. Anyway, Isabella says, "No, I'll be fine, Mom." Isabella's mom says, "Okay, so since you can barely see through those gifts, remember there are stairs when you open the door." "I know that, Mom," says Isabella, sarcastically mad. "I'll be careful." As Isabella walks out, she misses a stair and falls. She is now on her side on the concrete and holding her broken leg. Isabella yelling in pain, "Mom!" Isabella's mom trying to lighten the mood. "Oh, that's not supposed to be in that direction." "That's not funny, Mom," says Isabella. "Sorry, I was just trying to make you laugh." "Too soon, I guess," says Isabella's mom. Yes. I guess. "Yes, now get me to the hospital," says Isabella. "And no ambulance. I don't want to draw attention to this." Okay. "And no ambulance. I don't want to draw attention to this." Isabella's mom understandingly says, "Okay, sweetie," while the Garcia Shapiros are at the hospital. Go away. While the Garcia Shapiros are at the hospital, Isabella, who is now in a hospital bed with a cast on her leg, while her leg is elevated in a sling, she updates Candace on what just happened. Candace is currently in her room. Isabella texts requesting, "Please don't tell Phineas, but I'm in the hospital with a broken leg," says Isabella. Candace reads concerned, How'd you break your leg?" Isabella says, "I had a lot of heart-shaped gifts in my hands, and I missed a step and fell." "That sucks," says Isabella. That sucks, says Candace. Isabella messages explaining, no, sorry. Candace says, "That sucks. Why don't you want Phineas to know?" Isabella messages, for a few reasons. 1, I don't want him to have another panic attack. 2, I'm ashamed of it. And 3, the gifts that blocked my view of the stairs were for him. I was going to confess my feelings for Phineas. Then this happened. Candace texts, "Well, that all makes sense. If I were in your shoes, I wouldn't want my crush knowing that either." Isabella reads, "Well, I'm glad you understand. Are you up for seeing people?" asks Candace. Isabella texts answering, "Just you girls." "Okay, I'll show my mom the text," says Candace, "so she can drive me to the hospital to see you." Isabella messages happily, "Great, can't wait to see you guys." Candace texts agreeing, "Same. One thing, you should probably make up an excuse to tell Phineas, explaining why you didn't come over today," suggests Candace. "Oh my gosh, I didn't even think of that," says Isabella. I've just been avoiding answering his texts. Well, no wonder he's worried about you. That's why he keeps texting you. I mean, you texted him 5 minutes, 3 hours ago. Come up with an excuse, and fast. He's spiraling. I can hear him in his room. Isabella texts, realizing, I can't believe I forgot to give him an excuse. Candace messages, it's okay, just don't forget. Candace looks through her door to Phineas and Ferb's room. Okay, Ferb's handling it now, says Candace. Candace texts, anyway, do Buford and or Baljeet know? I plan to tell them after I tell Phineas my excuse. Why do you ask? Says Isabella. Just so I don't say anything I shouldn't, says Candace. Plus, I have a code word to call your accident so Phineas never finds out. Okay, cool, says Isabella. I'll send you a text after I tell Buford and Baljeet about my injury. And what's the code word? Now I'm curious. Candace texts, I was thinking of the Cupid accident. Clever, but Cupid isn't the one who usually falls in love. That's the brilliance of it. Super vague, so he has no idea that it's really the Juliet in the story that who had the accident. That's smart, says Isabella. Thanks, says Candace. I'm also going to notify Ferb so that he can keep Phineas calm, while me and Mom are at the hospital with you, says Candace. Is it okay if I tell Ferb? Fine with me, says Isabella. Great, so I'll text you when I'm in the car. Isabella, nicely, I think is what I meant to say there. Isabella nicely messages, okay, I'll see you soon. Or happily, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, back to the story. Candace is now in the living room with the rest of the family. Candace, good. Do you know why Isabella hasn't responded to my text? She'll text you in a few minutes. For now, I need Ferb and Mom to come with me to my room. It's just for a few minutes. The three are now in Candace's room. What's this about? Asks Ferb. Candace reveals, Isabella, she's in the hospital with a broken leg and doesn't want Phineas to know about it. She'll be texting him an excuse in the next 15 minutes. So, Ferb, you will stay here and keep Phineas calm while me and Mom go to see Isabella. We are calling this the Cupid accident so Phineas doesn't find out. Ferb, understanding. Got it. Tell her I hope she feels better soon. Candace says, I will. So, Mom, let's go, says Candace. Candace and Linda are now in the family car. Candace is now typing on her phone. Isabella, we're on our way, says Candace. Great, I just texted Phineas an excuse. Back in the Flynn Fletcher's living room. Yay, she's finally responding, says Phineas. Interesting. What did she say? Phineas, relieved. That there was a family gathering last minute, and that she won't be home for 3 more days. Ferb thinks, nice cover story. Back to the girls in the car. Do the other boys know yet? Asks Candace. I'm in the process of doing that right now, says Isabella. 3 minutes later. Done. You can text them the code word now. Thanks for the all clear. Candace then texts Buford and Baljeet the code word. The two boys use the code word agree to use the code word around Phineas. And that's the end of the first chapter of many reveals. Find out what happens in chapter 2 in a few minutes, because this is the second version of this story I've made. So just in a few minutes, you'll see part 2 of 5. Hope you enjoy this story. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And always remember to stay happy. Always remember to have a fantastic day.